All right, YouTube fellas, I'm about to blow your mind with what I'm about to say. Are you ready? Insert fucking vine booms, helicopters exploding, people screaming. All right, crowd going nuts. GT Goku is the best character in the game after this patch. And you're probably thinking, no, Cloud, you're stupid. You've said dumb stuff before, but this is probably the stupidest thing you've ever said. I'm hitting that unsub button right now. Before you hit that dial, all right, let me show you. Watch the video, finish the video. And at worst, he's top 3. Okay, and I'm gonna show you why, because these recent buffs were ludicrous. So let's get into it. I actually got my notes over here. They're pretty good. I don't usually show my notes. There you go. This is why GT Goku is the Wait, can I make this big? Yeah! First and foremost, you know, where can you play GT Goku on your team? Well, literally anywhere now. And I'm gonna break it down to you. Before, he used to be an anchor only character, right? When he first came out, right, you wanted him mid or anchor, actually, sorry, because Spirit Bomb Oki or whatever. Then, you know, he got nerfed super bad, but you could still play him on anchor because of his assists. But it was only anchor now, and then he got nerfed into oblivion, and like didn't matter where you played him, he sucked ass. And then he got hella buffed. No, sorry, he got buffed so you could put him back on anchor, and then he got hella buffed now so you can put him anywhere, right? Because let's just go through what they gave him back. Old auto combo is back, right? Or very close to old auto combo. Okay, it goes way further now, right? Medium starter, you know. Mad damage. He has new routes, right, which, you know, are mad hard to do, like the super optimal stuff. Oh, I jumped. No, but you see where I'm going with this, right? You know, you could re-jump there, or, you know, you could just be hella lazy, right, and just do this. Use the new jump cancel he got off his heavy. You know, pretty standard damage, right? You want to be fancy, you get a weird hit, you could do something like this, right? And this is actually going to come into play later, so you're going to see this move a lot more now. So yeah, you know, he has a lot of spice of variety now, right? Just like every other character, they got new combo routes and everything like that. But, you know, there's more, right? He can do this now. Well, he got this last patch, right? You know, he could power pull through this. If he's close enough, he gets the punish, right? You could even reflect into power pull. You know, it's nice. And this patch, you can't do it in the air, by the way. For those of you that are wondering, he gets smoked in the air. But now this patch, they gave him, he could just beam through Ki Blast. Why? I don't know. It's hype, but you know, would I realistically see people doing this? Maybe. It depends on the GT Goku, what they want to do, right? But it's just an extra option. I mean, there's nothing wrong with extra options, right? And of course, this has been true since the beginning of time. GT Goku is always one of the best characters at just cashing out all his meter to do damage, right? More characters can do this now because of the recent changes, but he's still one of the only characters that could do it. Oh, whoops. He's still one of the only characters that can do this, even without the limit break change, right? Like, again, he's still one of the few characters that could cash out this hard without that change. Get the hit, right? And you go through your supers. Obviously, this wasn't as optimal as it could be. Could have done more damage, but you get the point, right? He's always been able to ship damage. Now it just got better because of the limit break changes. And of course, you know, old reliable, right? GTA. 34 frames of block stun, which is a lot. It's a little slow though. It's 40 frames startup, right? That is the only downfall here. But when it's a special that just covers this entire angle, still one of the best assists in the game. Especially with Vegito A hit stun getting cooked. Oh, since Vegito A got cooked, right, like that the assist has moved down a couple notches and brought up all these other assists. And you know, of course, GTA is one of them, and you have forever to confirm off of it, right? Like 60 frames, roughly a second. You know, probably not 60 exactly, but it's close enough. Am I missing anything before I really get to why he's stupid? Yeah. Talk about his movement too, right? Now when you make your opponent block, you know, if you want to back off, you could just power pull and you all of a sudden you're full screen, right? If your opponent decides to super dash at you, you know, if they try to chase you down, you can super dash them, right? He has great conversions. They do cost meter, right, off of 2H. He can still get you all the way to the ground. While preserving your smash, right? Oh, well, I kind of dropped it, but yeah, you keep the smash here. Not a lot of characters can get you all the way to the ground from a 2H and still keep their sliding knockdown, right? So that's a privilege that he has, and it gets better when he's in Spark. I don't really want to go too deep into Spark because that's not really what I'm here to show. But you can do this, right? You get the idea, right? Again, he can keep the knockdown, unlike a lot of characters, and he just gets a bunch of other stuff, solo TLDs, right? All that good stuff, you know, that he's had for many seasons. And then, of course, the passive buff of GT Goku being mad tiny, right? Like, he's so small that sometimes it's just hard to hit him and to catch him, as opposed to, you know, some of the taller characters, right? As you know, as you can see right here, for example, this Ki Blast does not whiff, right, on the taller characters. But as they get smaller, they're harder to hit, they're harder to combo, they drop out of stuff easier, they're super annoying, you know. Like, if you super jump ID back, this almost whiffs on him. If you even do a little delay, I mean, you could aim it down, right? But my point still stands. Whereas other characters, there we go, you don't gotta worry about it whipping because they're so damn tall. And finally, the biggest reason why I think he's one of the best characters in the game, if not the best character in the game. And I talked about this on my stream yesterday. Are you ready to see the most broken special this game has ever seen? More broken than Labcoat's Beyblade, which is crazy to say. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Cloud, no, that's impossible. Nothing could ever be better than Labcoat's Beyblade. Yeah, that's where you're wrong, Chief. What up, middle child? Welcome to the stream. All right, drumroll, please. This, and before I get to it, and if you remember me talking about this move a few months ago, I was saying this is probably going to be the way to play GT Goku optimally. And Arxis was like, you know what? Cloud's right. Let's make this move the best special move the world's ever seen. Anyways, without further ado, this move is broken. Completely broken. It is a Vegito 5M type move, but it has invincibility on the 11th frame, right? Come on. Yeah! It's invincible on frame 11. It moves as far as Vegito's 5M, and you get multiple of them. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what's the problem? Right? Let me show you what the problem is. Let me show you what can happen. Right, let me see if I can time this. Actually, I could just do this, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? You're probably thinking, well, what can you get off of this, right? I'm glad you asked. Well, I'm gonna just do this one because it's easier to do. You get the meter back you spent and more. You get the damage. You get all that corner carry. It's actually insane that he can do this. And it's on all three of them. And invincibility starts faster on the other two. I can't really time this because this is mad hard. It's like 6 frames or something. Okay, so you can literally just go like this. Blue Vegeta will EX him. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure. This move is broken, but as Dankman said, Blue Vegeta can EX him. There are some answers to this, and I do have a video that I will be putting up after this showing what answers you have against this. Now, be warned, there's not many. Outside of level 1s, the definitive answer is you level 1 and you level 3. But the scary thing is that it can whiff, and then you just die. What if GT Goku just decides to go up instead, right? He goes up instead. Oh my god, that's so funny, dude. You level 1, you level 3, and GT Goku's like, damn, that's crazy, I went up. Or what if he does this instead, you know? So now you could just do stuff like this, right? You can zoom around, right? You can call your assist. And before, you know, one of the answers was, you know, your opponent can throw out a YOLO 2H, right? But, you know, that's not really the case anymore because of what they've done. Like, look at that. 2H is no longer an option, which is absurd to me. And then you get the hit, and then you do this, right? And then you do this. Oh, I can't. But this is the most broken special move the game has ever seen. It's actually crazy. And you gotta see what moves can and can't beat this. It's fucking nuts. And I can't wait to show you guys. But I know a lot of people are probably gonna say, like, well, what about Beerus, right? What about Jiren? You know, yeah, what about them? They don't have something like this. This motherfucker don't gotta play neutral no more. GT Goku comes at you like this. What do? What do? He just comes at you. He busts one of these on you, and then calls an assist. And then what do? You die. You try something, and then you die. But you know, I just want to take this time, and I just want to tell all of you guys why GT Goku is the best character in the game. At worst, top 3 now, because he is the only character that actually does not have to play neutral, right? And not just that, he has 3 invincible back-to-back moves with a small gap in between them. Yo, Creedon, thank you. And that's on top of everything else that he has. It's not just this alone why he's so good, right? I still think Beerus is better at the not blocking perspective. Fair. But you gotta remember, Akuma, that if I have 3 bars, I could just do... And also, GT Goku can do this out of the corner, right? To most characters when they're trying to pressure you. If they whiff one... If my man goes like this, right? He has to just block it. He has to dash. Maybe he could get out of it, but he can't punish. Right? Maybe Vegeta could do like EX legs. Let me rephrase that. There are some characters that can do something, right? Like maybe Vegeta can EX knees, right? To catch him, but maybe he'll also fall into Spirit Bomb. I don't know. Say any character that has a teleporting super, right? But most of the time, it's basically a get out of jail for free card for GT Goku. Costs 3 bars, but I think it's worth it. Spend 3 bars just to get out of the corner. So, yeah, this character is he's just on the gamer group now. Anyways. Thanks for listening, and if you disagree, please let me know why. Don't just say Cloud is stupid. I have shown you my reasons. I need you to say why you think he's better. And let me just put into perspective how good this is, right? Let me just give you examples. Again, there's going to be a full video showing, you know, what characters can do, but just to kind of put into perspective how crazy this is. I was wrong for like 5 minutes, Akuma. All right, let's just put into perspective, right? We clashed. That's nuts, and I'm at advantage here. Like, let me show you what happens when you clash with this. Actually, let me just do this. You're gonna love this. That's a punish, by the way. That is actually a punish. Isn't that hilarious? Oh, damn! I'm actually not being able to trade with him. Oh, that time it didn't punish. I guess it just depends when you interact with him. Akuma, this is the best special this game has ever seen. Like, now that I'm showing you this, do you agree with me? Oh, I did it too late. That's crazy, right? Isn't that crazy? Don't you feel? Oh, what if you do EX? Here, let me show you. Man. Don't worry. You know, we could try other DPs, right? You're like, well, what about Gogeta? Yeah, what about Gogeta?
Stop it!
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. He's the other direction. And then you just take a full ass... And look how much meter this builds, okay? That's even crazier, right? Look at this meter. Oh, well, you basically build 2 bars. I dropped the last part. Try MDP. Oh, don't you worry your silly little head, dude. Oh, man, you whiffed? It'd be a shame if you got punished. Oh, my God. Oh my God. It would be a shame if you got punished. What if you vanish? That's a great question. How am I gonna time this? Man. Man. What if you vanish? What if you vanish? I want to know. What if you did vanish? The audience needs to know. Oh, I can't power pull there. So yeah, you can see why this is absurd, right? You know, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention the grounded version. The first hit of this move is not considered airborne. So he's set to do LDP on reversal, which we all know is an anti-air, right? It's an anti-air. We all know. It's true as true can be. Yeah, first hit is not airborne. Do what you will with this information. And how much, the last thing I'm gonna leave you is how much damage he gets off of this. And this confirm isn't hard. There's so much time to do this. $3.3K before any extensions, before any supers. He builds 2 bars and he does 5K damage. You lose half your health because you mashed, right? It's amazing. Oh, I gotta do one more thing to put this into perspective for you. Sorry, because some of you are gonna ask. And again, I made an entire video going through all the characters and their options, but just to really give you the visual of how stupidly busted this is, check this out. Oh man. Oh whoops, I went down. You gotta make sure you go straight. Isn't that insane? Oh, I messed it up. If you're too fast, you actually lose the invincibility. The delay is king when it comes... Oh, not the alt tap. But delay is king when it comes to this. And then you just get the confirm right. And you do more damage here because he tanked the first hit. Since he tanked the first hit right, you actually end up doing more damage. And what if he does EX? I'm glad you asked. I'm sorry, bros, but you lose. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that hype? Are you not entertained? Anyways, now that I've shown you all this, and I'll also do this because one of you is probably gonna ask, well, what if you 2H'd? I guess. Damn, and then you just get punished. And if you cancel into anything, you can cancel off of this, but if you cancel into anything, you get hit, right? Oh, but what I could also do this, right? I could do retreating, and the retreating version is a beam / key blast property move, right? So that means that if you have something that beats physical attacks, it loses to retreating. And then the final thing that makes this really bullshit is if you do this, you're 0 on block. Right? So you can do this. Whoops. You can do this. And then you're 0 on block. And then you can do it again. That's crazy. Wait, let me just do this first. Oh, there's actually a gap in here. Man. You can reflect, sure. Yeah, I'll show reflect. But like, he can do it 3 times, so... He can do it 3 times and he's invincible. So realistically, what can you do? He's invincible, bro. Oh no, you reflected me. It'd be a shame if I got back in there. And then he still has air actions left afterwards. You do this, you retreat, right? You beam, you Rasengan, you do the hit grab. He still has options. My man could just do this, right? And then he gets rid of his landing recovery when he does a special. Because this move has 15 frames of landing recovery, right? Boom, 15. But you know, you're retreating. You do a special. He no longer has landing recovery. Can't you just delay the follow-up, the body to reflect? Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if you could delay it because of the startup on this. But you can just do other specials, right? You can just do something else, right? Which is just the mix-up in itself. You can do beam, right? Oh, I messed up the timing. You can do up, away, and then you can hit grab back in, right? The specials beat this, yeah. I wonder if Power Pole has landing recovery. So I could actually do this, huh? Oh my god, that's so funny. He beats... Supers beat it. Papito Blue. Supers beat it. But again, GT Goku could just decide to retreat, right? And avoid the level 1 and the level 3. And your reward for hitting him is not going to be anything close to, you know, him hitting you. I missed the hit. But as you can see, you know, he could avoid some, right? You could just power pull to get the punish here, right? I wonder if I can... I don't think I could zoom out and then back in, can I? Oh, he can block in time. What a fast-ass level 1. Oh my god. That's impressive. That's actually impressive. Can I retreat the other way? No, because I have to go this way. That's funny. I could just come down with the button. I am so stupid. I could literally just do this. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Don't look at me, bros. I'm so stupid. So as you can see, it's stupid. And even if they do level 1, can I? No, I wouldn't be able to cancel this into anything, huh? Yeah, because it doesn't hit you. But as you can see, it loses to level 1s. So there are some level 1s that could maybe beat it, depending on which one you do. Oh my god, you can just... You can just bait the super by doing retreat. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, you could just dash block, right, into reflect. But that's not the point. But yeah, as you can see, it's heavily skewed in GT's favor, as opposed to the opponent. Especially if it doesn't work out for you, then you explode and you take all this damage. Anyways, okay, now that I showed you all this extra amenities and bullshit, right? Sorry, Chrome, Greyfish, whoever edits it. Yeah, you can see why I think this move is so powerful and so strong, and why I think GT Goku is the best character, if not one of the best characters in the game. So he has one of the best assists in the game, some of the best damage. He's hard to hit. He's even harder to hit now. The hardest character in the game to actually hit. Okay? He kind of has a get out of the corner option if he has 3 bars, and depending on the character he does it to. His auto combo buff is getting buffed to go through Ki Blast. Not the best, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to have. 5S going through Ki Blast, and then just Power Pole in general getting buffed. Yeah, he's insane. He's too damn good. At this patch where things are already crazy, I think he's the craziest I think he's off the gamer group. But again, if you think someone else is better, let me know. Let me know why. If you think I'm stupid, you know, at least tell me why. I mean, sure, you can say I'm stupid, but, you know, then I gotta guess why I'm stupid. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. GT Goku's the best. GT Goku stonks are up. My boy is back. What position can you play him on the team? Anywhere! Because he's that good. It doesn't matter if he's point, mid, or anchor, dude. He's insane. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please like, sub, comment.